Chicago's love affair with the stockyard runs almost as deep as its devotion to the Cubs.
Go Cubs! Go Cubs! Go Cubs!
And an awesome place to merge those pleasures is at the Piggery.
The Piggery is like the best place to come.
Chicago's, we've always had a love affair with pork, and the way they prepare it here is outstanding.
Pork is the best because you can do so many different things with it.
The man with the porky plan is Ken Pospich.
I love this place. It's my passion, baby.
His twin passions, sports and pork, came together when he snagged a location less than a mile from Wrigley Field.
We bought a bus when we first opened up. We figured we would shuttle people back and forth to Wrigley Field.
Whether you're cheering on the bus or chugging a beer on the sty deck, you can satisfy your whole hog craving with the Piggery's Cuban sandwich.
People come in here for meat, and that's nothing but meat on that sandwich.
Their Cuban piles on 4 types of pork, starting with a slow-roasted butt.
The key is the stock. The stock is everything. We've got peppercorn, granulated garlic, and bay leaves. We cover it up, and we cook it for 14 hours.
While the pork butt bakes, Ken drenches more pork butt, this time fresh ground in a spicy marinade to make their house-made chorizo.
Cubans would not have this in it. This is our idea. We wanted to really funk it up and make it our own special Cuban sandwich.
Chorizo heads into the oven as the pork butt comes out for a pull.
Look at that pork butt. That's what we're talking about.
It's so tender, it literally just falls apart.
Ken gets the grill going with ham and a homemade brioche hoagie.
Then I take the pulled pork. You think that's enough? No, that's not enough. We're gonna add some more pulled pork to that thing. Then we're gonna take the homemade chorizo.
Looking good. Did you learn these sweet moves from your mom?
My mom was a horrible, horrible cook. And so it's social Darwinism at its basic level. Every man for himself. First time I ever cooked, I was 13 years old, making $1.40 an hour at an old German restaurant. The chef taught me everything.
Like always include a basic sandwich necessity, bacon.
Now, we take the Gouda cheese, we put it on top, but we gotta get it melted. To do that, I cheat a little. I take a cover, I close it up.
Even a Chicagoan can't live on pork alone. Enter the egg.
That egg is icing on the pig. We're gonna take some chipotle mayo. Move over, Florida. The best Cuban sandwich is made here in Illinois.
Sweet.
Awesome.
So stoked.
Dig in?
Oh my gosh.
I love how the bread is crispy on top and each 4 layers is, it's pork, but they all are so unique in their own way.
I've never had a Cuban with that many layers of flavor to it, and I've tried them everywhere.
The pork is so tender, and I love the chorizo because it makes it a little spicy, and the bacon is really crispy.
The egg added a nice creaminess and a nice little extra taste on top of all the pork.
I love Gouda because Gouda has that little like spike to it. Altogether, it's an amazing sandwich.
Famous faces watch from the wall as Ken starts warming up for our next dish, pork belly pastrami sliders.
It's delicious, it's luscious, it's juicy, and it's crunchy, all in the same bite.
Ken makes his pastrami like any good New York deli would, with a brine of water, allspice, mustard seed, sugar, and what's that?
This right here is the key ingredient. It's pink salt. The pink salt will make it that redness, that color that you want inside the pastrami. This is my pork belly. I get it from a farm in Iowa. I'm going to inject it and brine it. The doctor is in.
2 weeks later, Ken rubs his brine butt with a mixture of coriander, cardamom, and brown sugar.
Cover it all the nooks and crannies. It's going to penetrate the meat and give it that crust that you normally get in a good Jewish deli. Now we got to put it in the oven.
He slices the pork belly pastrami into cubes before a crispy bark forms on the grill.
All I'm doing is searing this. I don't want it to lose its juiciness.
A pickle is the only accompaniment this pork pastrami needs.
Pork belly pastrami sliders, they're pigalicious.
Wow, look at that big piece. It's so thick, so juicy. You get that little crunch of the pickle, and then the pork is the best.
It melts in your mouth, but there's still like the crunchy top with the homemade bread.
The pork belly is so juicy and so tender. You can tell just by looking. You can see the juice oozing out of it if you press down.
The mustard adds the spiciness with the pickle, with the acidity, the crispiness, and the butteriness of the pork belly. I'm at a loss for words.
This little piggy goes wee, wee, wee all the way home to the piggery.
Ah, wow!